Hey lovelies, it's Imogen and welcome to my Hauntless Journal video. In this video it's super quick, but basically we have to draw this girl from memory, so that'll be fun. So without further ado, if you like these kind of videos then definitely subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of my uploads if you haven't already. So as said, basically we have to stare into her eyes for 13 seconds and then shut off the lights and draw her in the dark. Now shutting off the lights is going to be a bit of a problem since we're filming this, so for you to be able to see, I decided to scribble out that and change it up a little bit. So at first I was going to do it with draw her with my eyes closed, and then I figured that while that is the challenge, it's going to be almost impossible to really do that and know where everything is and not be fumbling around on camera. So I decided that the more sensible thing to do would be to get some really thick black card, cover her up, and then draw her from memory. And so that's what I did. So basically I'm just rewriting the challenge to cover her up and then draw her from memory. So as you can see, I got a piece of quite thick black card and I filled it in half and I placed it over the top of her so we can no longer see her. So there's no cheating whatsoever. And then step 2. I decided that I was going to draw this in friction pen, only my friction pen decided that it's not going to work all that good, but I did draw it in friction pen. And then I went over it using an anime brush pen. So from memory she definitely had like these spiky teeth and there was a thing going on with her nose, and she had the septum thing and some like facial lines. And I felt like the eyes weren't right, but when I drew them back in, like I ended up drawing them more or less exactly the same, so I don't know what happened there. She has a scar across her eye, and so that's not very straight, but yep, that's that. And then there was like a weird gap for her tongue. So, and then I didn't make her face sort of wide enough, and I regretted that more or less as soon as I started inking in. But she had this kind of skeleton hair bow thing from what I remember, and then she had a bit of a neck and a sort of a Wednesday Addams style collar. So we kind of tried to get that in, and hair and a fringe, although I do think her hair was like a little bit longer, so later I sort of tried to extend it. But here I am just sort of using that anime brush, black brush pen thing, and just trying to sort of draw in. Yeah, so I was just going over the lines that I previously made, messed up one of the lines there, but hey ho. And then around her eyes was kind of like this weird sort of scribbly, like starry kind of thing. So then I just tried to sort of like go over the pen that I'd already put down and emphasize some of those lines and things. This whole thing literally took me like 15 minutes. And she had these weird sort of like pockmark spot things, so I added them in, and then I had it in my head she had like a bit more of a fringe, and as I said that hair was longer, so I just tried to add that in. I think the problem might be that I'm drawing black and white, whereas she was white on black maybe. And then she has sort of like these circles around the outside of the weird lines, and I decided to call that quits and hope for the best. So I signed it, dated it, which is the 2nd of March 2020, and then I just dated it up here as well because I kind of ran out of room at the side. And yeah, so how did we do? Drum roll. Not terrible. She's a bit thinner, so I'm not sure. I don't think I did too bad. Her grin should have been more, and her face should be squattier, and she was black on white, so. And then the bow skeleton bit, I didn't do that justice at all. But I don't think I did too bad. The basics are there, and we'll just pretend that I'm a really terrible artist. So, yeah. and that's how it turned out. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this, leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this, leave me a thumbs up. If you pity me, then give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in my future videos. And since it is my week to pick a page, I definitely did that, and we will see how it goes, and I'm quite excited for it. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching, be mindful of others, and take care of yourself. Bye!